Hi love bugs, it's Macy and welcome back to Macy's Musings. Today we have a very special pick a card or pick a crystal, I guess. Pick a group, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a message from your future self. I'm super excited for this one. I got a brand new deck that I wanted to use for this because I just thought it went perfectly with the energy of future selves and empowerment. And yeah, these crystals are brand new. I got them from New Moon Beginnings. I'll put their link below. Super affordable, super high quality crystals. I love them. These are just so beautiful and they have such high energy. I held my aquamarine crystal, the first crystal there, and I cried. It was just such powerful, beautiful energy. So yeah, not trying to steer your bias in any way. They're all beautiful crystals and they all had energy that made me feel some type of way, but that aquamarine was just one that I personally needed in that moment. But yeah, so let me not keep steering you. I don't mean to do that by any means. But yeah, so we have 4 groups in front of us and they're each going to have their own energy that you may feel called to. And each one will have a different message attached to it that you may feel drawn to. So we have 4 piles in front of us, and it is pile number 1 with the aquamarine crystal. Pile number 2 with the chrysoprase. Pile number 3 with the raw rose quartz. And pile number 4, sorry, with the ruby and zoistite, one of my favorites. It's so pretty. So yeah, whenever you're ready, if it'll focus, you can go ahead and pick your pile and we'll get right into your reading. So starting with number 1 is the aquamarine crystal. This is going to be your reading about what your future self wants to say to you. So first we are going to get started by getting a card from my new animal spirit deck. And this will tell you the spirit that your future self is in the time that they are giving you this reading. Well, we will be reading from the handbook with this because, like I said, I just got this deck today. I've had it in the past, but I want to get messages straight from the book because I think it's a really well-written book. Pile number 1, their future self. What energy are they in when they're giving this message? Sorry for any background noises you may hear. I live in a very busy household during the weekends, at least. Well, Sundays and Mondays. You got the bat. So I will read from the guidebook, like I said, as my guidebook falls on the floor. Glad to see it. Sorry. But I'm going to try to pick up on anything I can get intuitively from it first. So you may be going through a dark night of the soul in this period that this your future self is reaching out to you, or you may be going through a little bit of a transformation that you just came out of a dark period of your life, or something that was very challenging for you, something that challenged you, put you through a tough time, maybe a painful ending that you went through, and this is you coming out of that, or you giving yourself advice through that period or in the middle of it. Yeah, that's just what I'm picking up intuitively. This could be I'm getting your moon sign. Whenever the moon is next in your moon sign, this could be when that message is resonating. But let's read from the guidebook. So there. It reads, darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is the master of the subtle senses of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. When in balance, which it is, it accepts, adapts, and adjusts. So let's just sit on that energy for a moment. So this was, we were correct in that this was you coming out of a pretty dark situation. This was you coming out of a painful situation and embarking on a new dawn, a new beginning after a painful situation. So yeah, this is the energy that your future self will be in whenever they are giving you this message. And we are now going to pull your cards to see what kind of message they want to give you. Pile one. For this portion of your reading, we will be using a deck that has quickly become one of my favorites. I've actually not seen one of the Marvel movies, but many of my friends and loved ones love Marvel, and I read for my friends all the time, so I had to get a deck that resonated with their energy. So this is one that I just recently bought. It's the Marvel Tarot deck. It has a lovely guidebook that I actually don't think is in the box with us right now, but that's okay. Let's see if I can shuffle these, because I do have nails on. No. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. No. Let's just stop before I embarrass myself. So, message from pile one's future self. What do they want? So far on the board we have the Nine of Cups reversed, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Wands reversed, the Four of Coins. I may actually move these up a little bit. Clarifying the Nine of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Nine of Cups please. Reversed. Future ones. Pile one's future self. Just had to sit on that energy for a second. I'm sending love to you. I just felt the need to say that. This could be something that you may see on the horizon that your intuition is picking up on. King of Swords reversed. That was the Lovers reversed on the first card, by the way. King of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. The Chariot. Clarifying the Three of Wands reversed. And one more card, please. America, future self. Okay. So now, at the bottom of your deck, you have the Three of Coins. Let me show you that. Three of Coins reversed. So now I'm going to flip the camera and show you your cards, and we'll get into your reading. Okay, pile one, welcome back. So let's get into your future self's message for you from the future. This tells me that you, for your future self, is currently experiencing a loss of happiness as it pertains to a choice they had to make about a connection with the lovers here reversed. This shows that this could have been a connection in which you really felt the love between you and this person, a strong connection, a soulmate connection, possibly even, or karmic, or even twin flame, possibly, if that resonates. You'll know if that resonates for you. And that you are currently experiencing a loss of personal fulfillment due to a decision you had to make in part of this. With the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords reversed, this could have been swift change that this person went through. Possibly you knew this person one way and they suddenly changed, seemingly maybe overnight, or you could have seen them one way when the relationship started or the partnership started, and suddenly, as you get to know them more, things kind of digressed and they became cold, dissensitive, or if that's a word, insensitive, not dissensitive, insensitive, just harsh with their words and communication, argumentative, just always in a rush to do things even, or, just not very patient with you, not very loving, just always not really taking their time to nurture this connection. With the Three of Wands and the Chariot, I see that you two possibly had plans for the future that have fallen through, and that this is a really hard spot for your future self, or that it was, and they're coming out of this now. And I will get advice, because this is like the first part of your reading, or the second, I guess, technically, but this is the first part that they're telling you what has happened, and then the next we will get advice. But they're saying that this is someone you had plans with, that you had a future lined out with them, and with the Chariot here, you were charging forward with that very quickly. It could have possibly seemed like you two moved this relationship forward very quickly, and that thing progressed very quickly, maybe possibly too quickly, and that may be the reason why things fell apart here, is that you made these plans before you actually got to know the person fully, and now things are kind of crumbling in the future. With the Four of Coins here and the Hermit, this shows that you held on to something for so long that now that you're alone, it kind of feels a little bit odd. It's possibly something that you weren't ready for, and it's taking you a little bit of an adjustment to go from, holding on to this relationship that you weren't happy with, but, you still held on to it because it's, it was fulfilling you in some kind of way, even if it was something that was discontentment and boredom. It was all you had. It was a pentacle, it was 4 pentacles. It's still something, you didn't want nothing, but now it seems that things have ended and you're seeing things from new perspectives now that you're in the hermit mode, in the hermit era of your life, and going through this transformation alone. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Coins, or the Three of Pentacles, which indicates a failed partnership, or a partnership that has a lot of disagreements and argumentations, and just you never see eye to eye, plans fall through, you can never agree on a set way to do things, and just not very compatible with each other. So that's what I'm seeing in the first part of your reading, is that this is just a painful situation that you're going through, and part of a loss of something that you once thought of as ultimate fulfillment. So I will go ahead and pull the cards that will be your advice from your future self on what they are doing about this, or what they want you to do in the future about this. Sorry again for any background noise. My my toddler. My mom is watching my daughter right now, and she just got down from her high chair, so she's a rabbit animal sometimes. So if you hear her, she's demanding that she watch her nursery rhymes in here. Hold on, baby. So we're going to be using the, I forgot if I already said, we're going to be using the Golden Universal Tarot to get advice. Because gold always reminds me of the future. So that's why I picked it. Fun fact. But yeah. So advice for pile number 1's future self. What do they have to say in part of this situation as advice? I keep wanting to like sorry for like TMI, but wanting to burp, and that usually means clearing energy. Or energy coming up and part of the throat chakra. And the aquamarine is a great stone for the throat chakra. I meant to read you what that stone meant actually. So pause for a second. The aquamarine is calming, peace, and communication. Aquamarine means sea water, represents the calming, soothing energies of the gently rolling tide. It cleanses the body and soul, allowing for peace, calm, and inner strength. It can be a powerful source of courage, especially when dealing with anger or other emotional issues. It represents the throat chakra, water, Pisces, and Aquarius. It's used to clear and open the throat chakra, allowing for clear communication of one's inner truth and expressing your verbal needs. Helps to clear your mind and balance your emotions, and brings peace and tranquility. It also helps to connect you to spirit guides, intuition, and higher self, and promotes healthy communication and relationships. So that could be what you're needing right now if you pick this pile, this crystal here. Take back to your cards with advice you need. Future self, pile number 1. Sorry, I had to pause for a second because 3 cards fell on the floor. We have the Queen of, well, 4, the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Wands reversed, the 6 of Swords, the Sun, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups. Okay, so the advice from your future self in this moment that they have chose to come to you, this tells me that your future self is telling you that you have seen and have logically known that this person or situation was causing you a lot of unhappiness, and sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus here. It's got a lot it's trying to focus on. It was causing a major lack of peace and harmony, and they want you to know that by releasing this, that you are moving forward to happier days in your life. It may not seem like it, and it may seem like the road to get there is long, and that days are filled with disappointment, and that it just feels like, you know, you've lost something in your life that you thought was the greatest thing that's ever happened to you. But, you know, I always loved the meaning of this card that when I used to watch tarot card readers used to say, is they would say, if you look behind them, they still have 2 cups left. So, you know, this is just saying that this person wasn't your ultimate end goal. You know, this wasn't, you weren't supposed to stay here. I like the quote that says, you know, the universe will never give you peace in something that was not meant to maintain you, you know, for long term. So that's what I'm saying with this World card reverse, is that it wasn't giving you peace because it wasn't meant to last, you know. And with the 6 of Pentacles here, you know, the universe is going to give you something that will give you as much energy as you were giving into it, as much reciprocation as you needed to get from this situation or this person that you just weren't getting. And so yeah, they just want you to know that this situation has left your life for better, and that you are looking forward to much brighter days, and that this next phase of your life that is coming, that they are just now entering or on the precipice of entering at the time they are bringing you this message, is exciting. With the Four of Cups reversed, this shows me that they are coming out of this boredom, this discontentment, that maybe, see here, they're looking at these 3 cups that have spilled, and here they're also looking, where's my crystal? They're also looking at these 3 cups like disappointingly, like, oh my gosh, I'm just so disappointed. And the universe is like, here, look, and it's like, with it being reversed, it's like you're finally like, oh wait, what's in front of me? Oh, a new cup. So yeah, I'm seeing for you that your future self is showing you that things will get better, and you just have to believe that they're getting better, because your future self has came here to tell you that they do get better. As the bat energy shows you, you know, as renewal and rebirth shows you, there is always a brighter tomorrow. The sun will rise and you can try again. So pile 1, that is what I'm seeing for you, for what your future self wants you to know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment or a like. It really makes my day. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. And if you chose the chrysoprase, your crystal looks like this. And this is your reading. So we're going to begin by pulling a animal spirit card first, which is one of my new decks. And we are going to pull a card to see what energy your future self will be in whenever they are giving you this message. So you can kind of tell, you know, where you're at in your life in the future whenever this message is coming through. So card number 2. Give yourself what energy are they in when they're doing this message. What energy? What else? What energy, please? Right. Okay, that is way too many, so I'm going to put those back. I'm going to take both of these and I will show you. I'm just going to put this stuff back. So you got, sorry for reaching across the camera, the hyena reversed and the fish. So I'm going to try to read these intuitively first and pick up whatever we can, and then we will get into the guidebook and I'll read from there to get clearer messages. I'm sorry for any background you may hear. My daughter is having a great time in there playing. But yeah, so let's see. With the hyena here, you may be going through a situation where you have came out much different of a situation, much different than you were before. I'm feeling that you've gone through a major transformation that has left you transformed in a way that you just don't recognize yourself. You may feel like half of who you used to be. You may feel like you've lost a lot of yourself with this. I can't ever remember the name. Gibbous, I think. Gibbous moon. You may feel like you just came out of a situation that drained you of a lot of energy, that has left you feeling incomplete. With the hyena here, reversed. With the fish here, I'm seeing that you could be in a situation where you are trying to overcome some obstacles, and you may be having a hard time with anxiety, trying to get a grip on life, but just having
some difficulties getting back to where you want to be, kind of slipping through the realms of possibility here and just trying to, get back to where you want to be, but it's seeming difficult. Anything else I'm picking up on? There could be travel involved here. I'm getting an undertone of violence. You could have been in a violent situation. Sorry for any triggers that may come out here. I'm just channeling whatever coming through. It may feel like there was only a little bit of brightness in your life for a long time, and that you really had to fight to find it. But let's read the guidebook and see what it says. So hyena. That's fine. The hyena spirit is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? Discussing, not disgusting. What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When out of balance, which it is scrappy, petty, and suspicious. To bring into balance is sobriety. And now we're going to read the fish. Which would be in the front. It says, restless, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be submerged in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, your fish, and the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, it is adaptable and travels well. When out of balance, it is distracted, changes mind often. And to bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. So yeah, I'm seeing that, like it said, with humor and the fish here, it could be that you are going through a situation in the future that, like I said, is hard, but you are trying your best to stay optimistic and using humor and trying to stay busy, to distract yourself from all the darkness that is going on in your life at the time. You may be somebody that tries to keep an optimistic spirit no matter how much you're going through, and that's really admirable, but you have to remember, you can't always be the person that is looked to be the funny guy or girl. It's okay to be sad sometimes, it's okay to let yourself feel those emotions and tell people, I'm not always going to be the one that is the entertainment in the room. It's okay to let yourself just be sad, I think we forget that sometimes. So I'm going to put your cards up here to remind us of where you're at in life when this message is coming through. And now we're going to grab your main deck, which will give us a little more information on what's going on in the future, which is going to be the Marble Tarot deck. Sorry, my mind. Information keeps coming through. If I pause, I'm sorry. I'm hearing hearing that song that goes, "Don't say you're sorry because you're not," when you know you're only sorry you got caught, which I think is by Rihanna. The King of Cups reversed. The Four of Cups reversed. The Two of Cups. The Six of Coins reversed. The Five of Swords. Use yourself, please. And the Five of Cups. At the bottom of your deck is the Seven of Coins reversed. Okay, so I'm going to flip the camera and show you your cards now, so you can have a closer look, and then we'll get into your reading. On pile 2, I did forget to mention, so I wanted to add this part of your reading. Your crystal means positivity, open heart, and love. The chrysoprase opens and activates your heart chakra to allow for a strong flow of healing energy to the heart. It helps to attract new love and abundance on all levels. It also promotes hope and gives personal insights, drawing out talents and stimulating creativity. It's known for magnetizing optimism, joy, and happiness. Best antidepressant crystals, brings divine truth and encourages a more positive outlook on life. It is a stone of compassion, forgiveness, and connects with nature. It also assists one in connecting with the abundant energy and divine love, and helps one release attachment to fear-based emotions. It also helps us understand the karmic basis for emotional patterns within our relationships. So if you pick this crystal, that could be some of the stuff you're going through. I just wanted to add this part of your reading, so you know if you picked this crystal, you may be like, oh, maybe that's why I picked it. So yeah. Okay, pile number 2. So what I'm seeing is that here in the future, you may be going through a period of time where your emotions are kind of out of alignment. You may feel very stressed out, very over emotional. With the Four of Cups here reversed, this tells me though that you are coming into a situation where new beginnings are coming into your life, and you're coming out of a stage of discontentment, boredom, and taking life for granted. And you are starting to realize all that life has to offer. You may start to realize that the things that you once had held a lot more meaning to you than you once realized, and you're trying to get back to that. With the Two of Cups, this could be a relationship that you once had. This could be a situation that brought you a lot of joy, that you are trying to get back to. Now, this doesn't have to be for everyone. If you don't want your ex back, you don't have to. But I'm just saying that if this was a relationship that was healthy for you, and that you just had to take some time away from because you were trying to figure your own stuff out or whatever, I'm seeing that you are now realizing that this relationship held a very special place in your life, and you're trying to get back to that, and just try to realize, all that went wrong and try to undo it. With the Six of Coins here, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups, this tells me that you are coming into a period where you want to give more than you're taking, because you may feel like in the past you may have asked for too much, and this has caused you to have disagreements, to have a loss of emotional fulfillment. This could have caused arguments. Maybe you didn't realize how good you had it, and you just kept asking for more and more, and like up here this says taking things for granted, and realizing now what they were worth. So this could also mean not realizing how good you had it, and finally realizing that, and instead of asking for more and more, you're finally realizing that things can be better, and you can, instead of asking for so much, you can give back, and you can put energy back into the people that was putting energy into you, and you can really show up for them, and show up for the friends that you had and the places that supported you. And I just feel like this is an energy of you trying to get back to what you once had, and trying to undo a lot of the things that you felt like went wrong in your life. With the 7 of coins here reversed, this shows that you may have felt like the stuff that you were working on kind of fell through, and now you're trying to put this back into an upright position, and start working through these issues again, and get it back to an 8 of coins, and possibly even a 9 of coins, and even a 10 of coins. You're trying to reverse, put this into an upright position, and continue working on your success, continue working on your abundance. With this 2 of cups, I do see that this is with another person, or with a situation, like a family or a friend group. With the 4 of cups here, it's just showing again with this hyena card up here that one of your issues could have been that you never took things seriously enough. You could have, not saying that I'm sure you were happy for the things in your life, but maybe you just didn't show them enough appreciation, didn't show them enough love, and you made everything a joke, and you just kind of went through life with a very insensitive kind of nature, and the universe kind of showed up for you and was like giving you the karma for that. And so now you're trying to show the universe that you've changed, and you're trying to show people in your life that you've changed, and that you're willing to sorry, you're trying to show them that you are better off, and you're better off now than you were before, and that you can show up for them in ways that you weren't able to before. Anything else I'm saying? With this King of Cups, I do see you're a very loving person. It could just be that you've had emotional situations in the past that caused you to lose sense of yourself, to become somebody you weren't. But yeah, I see that you're trying to work on getting yourself back into who you've always been at your heart, which is a King of Cups, which is a emotional, loving, gentle, kind, child at heart kind of energy. And a child at heart is not a bad thing. I just wanted to make that clear. So yeah, we're going to pull some advice on what your future self wants to tell you about this situation in your life, and what they want you to do moving forward. So for the advice section, we will be using the Golden Universal Tarot. I'm hearing Coffee by Chaperone. I am not too familiar with the lyrics. It's been a while since I heard that song, but I believe it talks about not being able to get coffee with someone and catching up, because you know that catching up will lead to a reconnection. So it's like we're not able to just be friends, because this will lead to a reconnection of emotions and stuff. So that could be how this person that you're connecting with is feeling. If you're wondering how this person is feeling about you, and how the people in your life are feeling about like you coming back into their life and showing back up, they're feeling like we can't just catch up, we can't just meet up one time. It has, because when you come back into their life, they're going to be like, I want you in my life for a long term. You've always been a great friend, you've always been a great lover, you've always been a great family member. Because our mistakes do not define us. Let's pull some advice. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Cups reversed. The Judgment. Ace of Coins. Three of Cups. Three of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, now I'm going to turn around the camera and show you your cards, and we will get into the last part of your reading.
Okay, sorry for any shakiness. I am using the wrong hand, so let me just switch here as I reach across the cards. Sorry about that. Okay, so I do see that there will be a change in situation regarding a disconnect with a partner here. There is a rebirth on the table with this Judgment card here. This indicates a recalling back to your roots. This calls for a reconsideration of a past event. This brings back something from our past and makes us reevaluate it. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands, this does tell me that you're going to have more opportunities for financial abundance, more opportunities for friendship and good times, and there is a chance for travel here and expansion. So if you're feeling like that this chance is lost, that you will never get, to expand past this, and you won't get back to the things that are important to you, like your friends and your loved ones and your financial responsibilities and, making this abundance, you will. With this Three of Wands, this indicates that plans are made, plans are laid out, and you're just waiting for it to take action, With this Nine of Pentacles here reversed, this indicates to me that this will take some time, This abundance won't come overnight. This will take careful planning. This will take some work on your behalf to build this, because right now you're just going to be on a Ace of Coins. And I feel like that's going to be hard for you to go from a situation where you may have felt like in the past you had more abundance, and it's going to be hard to start all over. But sometimes the best situations in life is the opportunity to start all over. It gives us a chance to show who we become, show how we've changed, and show that we can become better this time. And with the Ace of Pentacles, that is a brand new beginning. That is a brand new opportunity. And brand new beginnings and opportunities, are the seeds and plants for exponential growth. They are the opportunity to really showcase who we are and what we're made of. So this isn't a bad thing at all. This just shows that it's going to take some time. It's not going to, like I said, it's not going to come overnight. It's going to take some careful planning. But I see that you have the friends, you have a rebirth in love coming, and you have this destiny on your side. Destiny is on your side here. I feel like your luck is changing. When the Wheel of Fortune is upright, that means your luck is changing. If you ever felt like you had bad luck or something, your luck here is changing. So yeah, all good things. Your future self just wants you to know that this bad time in your life is coming to an end, and you'll be able to show people that you've changed and that this immaturity that you used to have is no more. So pile number 2, I am so happy for you, and I hope nothing for the best for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.
Hello, Rose Quartz. If you chose the Rose Quartz pile, this is your, the Rose Quartz crystal. This is your pile. This rock is all about self-love, romance, heart chakra healing. There's a fly. Love to see it. Get out of here, please. We don't accept that negative energy. But yeah, this stone is all about heart chakra healing, self-love, romance, all that goodness. Definitely one of my favorites. I don't know if it'll show up so pink on camera, but it's definitely pink. It's like a salmon, light salmon. So we're just going to put your crystal over there. And today's reading, we are going to see what your future self wants to tell you, or a message from your future self. But first, we will be getting a message from the Animal Spirit deck to see what kind of energy your future self, not your higher self. I guess they're kind of the same in a way. But what energy your future self, I can't speak. I'm having a lot of trouble speaking. What your future self wants. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the rose quartz crystal, this is your group. The rose quartz is all about self-love, romance, heart chakra healing. It's a beautiful crystal. Definitely one of my favorites. It's a more popular stone, but it's, one of my favorites still. If you hear any laughing in the background, that's my daughter. She's watching videos with her dinner. So first we are going to be pulling I forgot to tell you what we're doing. We are doing a message from your future self, and first we are going to be looking into with the animal spirit deck, what energy your future self is coming to you from in the future, just to see what kind of energy you'll be in the future whenever you're giving yourself this message. So we're going to shuffle these cards. I've already shuffled them a few times because I tried to record this just a second ago and I was having so much trouble speaking. So there may be issues around the throat chakra. I might actually get out my aquamarine just to help with communication. One second. My soda light. I'll get out my soda light. Okay. So that's your reading. Now 3. So just clearing any chakra blockages. What energy is their future self going to be in when they are giving this message, please? You got the Crow. And I will be reading from the guidebook for these cards, just because I think the guidebook is a very well-written book and it has lots of messages in it. But first I'm going to be intuitively trying to pick up on anything I can. I haven't read through the book very much, so this is just kind of straight off the what my higher self is telling me. So let's see. With the Crow, I'm getting there may be some creative project that you're starting, one that may revolve around your voice, maybe acting, writing. Writing doesn't really have to do with your voice per se, but more your literature, like the way that you write your voice in that regard. Showing off your talents, letting your light shine to others, showing off sides of yourself that you don't normally let others see. Anything else? You may feel like you're in a very protective energy when in the future, trying to protect something that is in your life. With this colorful globe in the middle here and the crow standing on it, it almost gives me the vibe, like I said, that something in your life you feel like is worth protecting and you're willing to go all out to protect it and to keep it in your life. So now we're going to read from the guidebook and see what it has to offer. To the Crow. Okay. It reads, spiritually strong, creative, watchful. The crow has long been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. It is said that the crow holds within its right eye the 3 realities, past, present, and the future. Crow energy is potent and should be only tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. When in balance, which it is psychic, strong, and clear. So, something else that I'm picking up now after reading the guidebook is that in the future, future self may feel like you are coming to a culmination of your past, present, and future selves. Kind of everything is coming together into one moment. You may feel like you're a lot of times in your life are kind of falling into one moment, and you're starting to see how things are connected. But yeah, we're going to pull out some of your, get into your next part of your reading, which will be what your future self wants to tell you, or a message they have to say. And we're going to be using the Marvel Tarot deck for this one. And I love this deck so much. I'm not really a Marvel fan. Well, I love Spider-Man, but I haven't really seen much of the movies, so I can't really claim being a Marvel fan. But I have a lot of friends in my life who love Marvel, and I read from my friends all the time, so I thought I would get them a deck that I could read for them for, and they love it. They absolutely love it. They love the card imagery and the guidebook meanings and stuff like that. I say as I pitifully shuffle. So yeah, just a little tangent there, but if you're looking for a deck and you like Marvel stuff, this is a great deck. I'm going to put these back because I haven't asked the question yet, but we'll ask it now. Future self of pile number 3. What message does pile number 3 future self have for them? Okay. So they might really want to get this message out. One more card, please. Future self. Message. Message from 3's future self. Okay. 1 second, I'm going to grab that and then show you your cards. Pile 3. So this is what your future self has to tell you from the future. So with the 8 of Cups and the Crow here tied together, I'm actually seeing that message that came through earlier where it said that this would be a situation that tied your past, present, and future together. I'm seeing that with the 8 of Cups, this is a situation that your past self really wanted to leave. Your present self was in the midst of trying to make a plan to leave, and your future self is in the planning mode of leaving. With the 9 of Cups, this is an emotional decision that you're making. And the Justice reversed and the Strength reversed. I feel like this is a decision that many people may feel like you think is unfair. Maybe they think you're being a little bit selfish, and maybe you've had to put yourself first when you walked away from the situation and choose your own happiness. With the Strength card here reversed, this always makes me think of explosive anger. So especially with the She-Hulk here, I'm going Hulk mode or whatever. I feel like this is a situation that you have a lot of emotion tied to, and that when people call you selfish, or that they're telling you that you're just not thinking clearly and that you're making the wrong decision, I feel like it causes a lot of anger within you, because it's like you are thinking things clearly. They may be with emotion tied to them, but I feel like with the Crow here, this is telling me that you think a lot of things clearly. You don't take things and just make decisions on whim. You don't think things through with your emotions. You think things with a mix of emotion and logic. With the 6 of Wands here and the 3 of Swords, this could be a situation that
had heartbreak involved in the past, or a situation that ended badly in the past that is turning into a good situation, or that is you're becoming victorious over a situation that was once not so victorious, to say the least. Like you're changing your destiny here, and many people, I think, only see the bad of the situation, and they're thinking, they're thinking you're crazy to ever think that this could work out. You're crazy to think that this Three of Swords could ever be a Six of Wands, and you're like, you don't know the situation as well as I do. You don't know the good that was within this. And maybe this was always a Six of Wands, but it just had moments of this Three of Swords because of the situations that you had to go through in the past. And with the Temperance here, I'm seeing that it's just asking you to stay leveled, stay balanced, stay true to yourself, and know that you know ultimately what's best for you. You know that you're making the right decision, and you know that you can trust that you will make the right decision in the future. So if you're in the moment right now where you're thinking like, I don't know what to do, I don't know, I'm gonna hurt people if I make these decisions, just know that you will make the right decision, and that the people that call you names and that call you selfish and say that you're making the wrong decision, they are just led astray by illusions, and they don't know the full story. With this book upside down, they don't know the full story like you do. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm going to pull some advice from the Golden Universal Tarot to see if your future self wants to give you any advice for your present self going into your future. But first we're going to see if anything else is coming through in these cards. This could be a legal situation, perhaps a divorce, and you're going back or undoing a divorce or undoing a custody battle. This looks like an egg to me, so this gives me the feeling of fertility, new beginnings. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. So we're going to pull some advice now, and see what else your future self wants you to know. Pile 3. So, funny story, I actually had to cut your reading. Sorry for pausing. I thought I heard my daughter cry. It was the video. I actually had to pause your video in the middle of getting your advice the other night because my mom was watching my daughter, and I was needed for the rest of the night because she had to go to work. So I put your cards to the side of the ones that came out for your advice and just said, we'll get back to that. But I'm finally getting back to it. And I feel like that is, like, actually goes along very well with your reading of getting back to something, like having to pause, and then you were like, okay, I'm back. Let's finish this. We have unfinished business. Let's finish this. So yeah, I feel like that was very on brand with your reading. But anyways, let's get into your advice. With the Eight of Cups here and the Lovers, I feel like this is telling us that, you're walking away from this lover situation wasn't something that you did that was seen as like your fault. I feel like this was a divinely guided situation that you had to do in order for your own growth. With the Six of Swords in reverse, this tells us, however, that you are coming back to this situation with more clarity than you had before. But, you're coming back to this situation not wanting something new. Like, you're not, if that makes sense. You're wanting the same thing you had with them, just in a different mindset. With the Ace of Wands coming out, it's telling you to take this new opportunity to have the same thing, just in a new light. So, yeah, don't take this situation and say, oh, we're just going to go back to the way things were, because I'm seeing that the reason why you two had to separate was because it wasn't working out the way that it was working. So this is this Ace of Wands coming out, wanting to give you a brand new beginning, wanting to give you a new exciting change, now that you've both healed and had time apart. This is like that passion that comes with seeing each other again. It gives you that boost, that gives you that excitement to start over and get something new off the ground and give you a new sense of let's change our plans a little bit, if that makes sense. With the Two of Swords reversed here and the King of Cups, this tells me that it's not wise for you to block out your emotions when it comes to this partnership. You know, share your emotions, share how much you miss this person. You know, if you feel like they're all coming out of you at once, that's okay. I'm sure this person wants to see that, because I feel like they feel the same way. So don't hide your emotions. Don't feel like you're ashamed of your emotions, and, you know, don't hide them from this person. Just, I feel like you should wear them on your sleeve like this King of Cups does. He wears his emotions on his sleeves, but he's very mature about it. You know, he's not going to be petty about it. He's not going to be gossiping about it. He's just going to be very mature in his emotions, but show them at the same time and let his person know how much they mean to him. So pile 3, that's what I'm seeing for you as far as advice. So it's just, to recap, it's telling you, yes, go back to this old situation, but with a new programming in mind, a new situation, a new vision, and don't hide your emotions, because that is really the base of what makes this connection so strong, is your emotions that you share for this person. So yeah, pile 3, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this resonated. And if you liked, please leave a like and a comment. It makes my day. And yeah, I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.
Hello, pile 4. If you chose the ruby and zoistite, this is your pile. If you chose the ruby and zoistite, you may have chosen this stone because of its properties in relieving stress, relieving negative energies and turning them into positive, connecting to the heart, root, and third eye chakra, as well as connecting you to your higher self, your soul, and facilitating soul memory. So we're just going to put your crystal right here, and we're going to get into your reading. So today we are going to be asking your future self to come through with a message that you need to hear. But first we are going to be pulling a card from the Animal Spirit deck to see what kind of energy your future self will be in whenever they are delivering this message to you. We are using the Wild Unknown, this Animal Spirit deck for this. And first I will be intuitively speaking on it, and then we will be reading from the guidebook. So your future self is coming through as the shark. Okay, so with the shark card, I'm going to pick up on anything I can get intuitively, and like I said, we'll get into the guidebook. But first, I'm seeing that your future self may be in a period where they are pushing forward, because sharks are known that they cannot swim backwards. They have to keep going in one direction. So your future self could be feeling like they are headed towards one direction. They have their goals and their sights set on one particular goal, and they are headed in that direction with absolute certainty. This could speak of determination. You could have a lot of black and white thinking in the future, so maybe you consider one possibility to be a wrong choice, one possibility to be the right choice, when perhaps maybe both have possibility to be good for you, but your sights are just set on this one opportunity that you see as the greatest one. Anything else I'm picking up? There could be a hunger for something that you have a passion for that has recently been re-sparked. You could be holding some vengeful feelings towards someone. This could, you could be feeling like people have told you before you couldn't do something, and now you're feeling like you have to prove yourself. But we're going to read from the guidebook to see what guidance the shark spirit wants to give us. as it pertains to your future self's energy. Let's see if I can find it quickly. So, the shark spirit. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, it is intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, it is sneaky and destructive, and to bring into balance, honesty. So with that, there could be a situation in the future that you are needing to speak your truth about as well. Let's see. Sorry, my mind just went blank. Maybe you're experiencing some fogginess in regards to this situation, and you just don't know what to do about it in the present moment, and in the future you may have more clarity on it, but you're afraid to speak your truth on what decision you've came to. Even though you may feel like you're going in this direction, you may feel the need to hide it from other people. So yeah, let's get into the next part of your reading, which will be your future self's message to you. And for that part of your reading, we will be using the Marble Tarot, which is quickly becoming one of my favorite decks to use. As I told the other piles, a quick disclaimer, I don't know many of the Marvel movies. I only have seen the newest Spider-Mans. But a lot of my friends love Marvel, and I read for them a lot, so I thought I would get a deck that resonated with their energy. Okay. Pile number 4. I may have said pile number 3. I'm sorry. I'm used to, I don't know. I've had to spread these out over days because I just have a lot of distractions in my life being a single mom. So, you know, I can't just sit down and do one reading. But let's see. Your future self's message to you, King of Cups. Pile 4. Two of Wands. 3 of Wands. Knight of Cups. Death reversed. The 4 of Swords reversed. That's a little too many, Spirit. Fire future self, pile number 4. What do you want to tell me? Ace of Cups. And 10 of Cups, reversed. At the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands, reversed. Okay, so now we're going to switch the camera and I'm going to show you your cards.
Okay, pile number 4. So what I'm seeing is that there is a King of Cups character here that you could be reconnecting with or connecting with in the future, that you both have a plan together of action that you are pretty sure about, that happens pretty quickly. This may go from light planning to, okay, we have our plans set in motion and we're headed for it quite quickly. This could be possible because of a lot of emotional sharing that goes on. Let me just fix this card right here. You two could be sharing a lot of emotional truths, could be sharing a lot of, I'm hearing apologies, possibly, if there was something wrong here with the Ten of Cups reversed. And the Death card here, there could have been something that is changing here, and a new revival of some sort. And so I'm seeing that you have your sights set on this new beginning with this King of Cups character. And maybe people don't agree with you because of the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups reversed and the Page of Wands reversed. People could think that you're being quite impulsive. They could think that you are putting yourself at risk for another Ten of Cups reversed, which means that a happy situation has failed, or that a ultimate fulfillment has kind of slipped through your fingers here. But what I'm seeing with this Four of Swords reverse is that you have rested plenty on this, you have thought plenty on this, and that you have came to some sort of conclusion, and that you are ready to pour your emotions into this. With this Ten of Cups reversed, I'm seeing that you probably feel that this has a new beginning at trying again towards this Ten of Cups, and that yes, this may have failed in the past, but with this Death card reversed, you feel as if this has a new chance to begin, and that maybe it may look similar to how it began the first time. So even though there's lots of change here, it doesn't feel all that different. You may still have the same feelings you've had for this person. You may still have the same ideas and plans that you once had for this Ten of Cups here. It just that things kind of got led astray, but now that you're given the opportunity again to have this Ten of Cups, you're like, I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to be like this shark with laser focus and head towards my goals and my insights that I'm getting on this. Because with this Four of Swords reverse, like I said, you aren't being impulsive about this at all. You have put a lot of thought and planning into this. I feel like you've been thinking about this for months, possibly even years, about how you're going to go about this, how you're going to make this work. And I think a lot of people are just putting all their emotions onto you, and kind of just with the Ace of Cups here, a lot of emotions are involved here. And I feel like a lot of people are just wanting you to see their side of the story. A lot of people are wanting you to kind of, like how I said, you're seeing very black and white. A lot of people want you to see both sides of the situation, but you are just seeing only one side, which could be a bad thing to some people. But the way I see it is, you know what you want and you're going after it. Like I said, with the Two of Wands going into the Three of Wands very quickly, this is something that has been thought about for a very long time, but it probably seems other people like you just quickly made a decision of very light planning into, okay, we made our choice, here we go. But like I said, I do think you've put a lot of thought into this, and you know what you want here. So we are going to pull some advice cards for you now with the Golden Universal to see what else your future self wants you to know as far as advice they want to give you on what to do about this situation. And yeah, I'll show you shuffling the cards, show you me shuffling the cards, and I'll show you an up close of the cards after we're done. Advice for pile number 4. One card already did fly on, and I forgot the third card. It was the Four of Swords. Advice from your future self, please. Four of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Yes. Two of Cups reversed. Emperor. And the Knight of Swords. Okay. Now I'm going to show you your cards. So pile number 4 here with your advice. I'm seeing your future self telling you to just keep meditating on this. If there's any confusion that you're having, the best way to get through this confusion is to just meditate on it. I'm also seeing that it would be wise for you to hold your feelings and your thoughts on this process and your ideas close to your chest, and to not collaborate with many people on what to do next. It would be wise for you not to share your actions and planning with other people. With the Nine of Wands reversed, this tells us that if you do, you may be attacked for what you're believing in, for what you plan on doing. So it's just wise for you to keep what you have going for you close to your chest. With the Six of Coins here and the Two of Cups reversed, I'm seeing that there will be more equal give and take put into a partnership that was once out of balance. With this Emperor here and this Nine of Swords, I see that this Emperor character is coming in very swiftly to make change on this. So I do think you can trust this character, because I think if not, the Emperor would have been reversed. So I do think you can trust this Emperor. Like I said, they are coming in to show you equal give and take. They are coming in to fix this Two of Cups. And, I'm not telling you, to go behind people's back and rush into a situation if it's unhealthy for you. But if you truly believe in your heart that this person is, healthy for you and a soulmate, that you think that you two could build something beautiful together, and other people are just weighing you down with experiences that they've had but you haven't, I think it's wise for you to just follow your heart here. Pile 4, that's what I'm seeing for you, and I hope this resonated. And if it did, please leave a like or a comment down below. It really makes my day. And I hope to see you in another video. Thank you so much.